got just over, GPS Google says 5 hours and 15 minutes. As you can see, I have my rain jacket on. I do not have my helmet cam on because it's supposed to start pouring. So everything's been good, but now today's the 6th day, the last day of the ride, at least to get to my uncle's house, and it's supposed to pour. I'm just putting on my rain jacket in case I get caught up in it. If it's really bad, then I'll just pull over and wait for it to go to settle down. If it's lightly raining, or who knows what happens, maybe I'll put on my rain pants. Alright guys, wish me luck. It's just been raining non-stop. My boot on the left side is taking in water, and we're just trying to hang in there and keep going. We've got quite a ways to go, but this rain is not going to stop me. Let's go. Hey everyone, I made it to Milwaukee. It's a nice town. This is where my uncle lives. And now I'm just over my 10,000 mile service. So I'm gonna go take it to a local dealer here. Before I left California, I knew this was gonna happen. So I called a couple dealers and made an appointment at a dealer that was reasonably priced. They don't have an exact when it'll be done, but they'll have it done this week, and it's worth it because it's about almost half price of every other dealer I found around here. My uncle just gave me some new Harley Davidson boots, and it was such perfect timing because my left boot, the sole has a tiny crack in it which let water in. Oh, so nice to get on the bike, and it's so much lighter with all the gear on it. Oh my goodness, I love it. So I had this Senna that I picked up just before, like literally like a day or two before the trip. And with the speed limits at 80 miles an hour, you can't hear anything really. But I think this is good for lower speeds rides, maybe up to 60. I know I was taking phone calls and people could hear me, but anything above that, forget about it. You can't hear nothing, neither can they. So this is perfect because I'm just on the city streets. I can hear my GPS. Yeah, at this speed, I can hear the Senna great, which is why I didn't put it on my GPS. And I prefer Apple Maps directions, the verbal directions. They're really good. I think Google Maps are great. I've used it for years, but I just recently, probably within the last year, off and on, have been using Apple Maps because it literally tells you, like, next 2 lights, make a right. And Google doesn't do that. Google kind of waits till you're really close, where Apple Maps is telling me ahead of time. I have to remember, don't split lanes, don't split lanes. And the traffic isn't bad anyway. Just picked up the motorcycle at Suburban Harley Davidson here, close to Milwaukee. Great people, really nice. They actually had to change out the rear tire. It had a nail in it. Well, that wasn't really the reason. They said it wouldn't, the tread wouldn't last me all the way back home to California. So they recommended that I change it out, and I take their advice. I didn't want to be hunting for a tire or have problems on the road, but that nail was pretty gnarly looking. It was like a big screw broken off. Now I know why my tire pressure was always low on every week. Very lucky that I didn't have a problem on the side of the road somewhere. So now I'm heading over to my uncle's house tonight, whenever he gets home. And what I mean tonight is anytime after, I think it's 4 hours, from 5 to 9 or 5 to 10, something like that. At the Harley Davidson Museum, they have a bike night tonight. So looking forward to that. My uncle really wanted to go to that. And look, they washed it. That was great. Looks a lot better. Wow, they have 93 here. We only get 91 in California. So So I bought a new jacket when I dropped off the motorcycle because the other one, it didn't have the windbreaker part of it and it didn't have a liner. This one so far so good. Look how nice and green it is out here. It's so beautiful. Maybe when you're back home.
I'm gonna kill you. So we gotta get your vest, huh?
I have a vest.
I know.
Yeah, I just need it. That's nice.
Andale. Mama is excited. Get away.
Yeah. Off to Harley Davidson Museum bike night. I'm following my uncle. There's no lane splitting here.